I've been really into making my own medicines at home, and I have been for a really long time, since I was pregnant with my first kiddo. So I've made tinctures, salves, tea blends, sitz baths, all kinds of herbal goodies. But and I've made this before, which this is elderberry syrup. I am making elderberry syrup because it's been winter here, like it is everywhere else in this part of the world, and my kiddos have been exposed to some illnesses, and we've actually been quite well, but I can feel a little scratch in our throat coming on. So I had some dried elderberry, and I looked up a recipe, and so I might try to do a different shot. I don't even know if you can see this. I took dried elderberries, 2 cups of dried elderberry, 4 cups of filtered water. I threw in some ginger chunks, like fresh ginger. You can do dried powdered ginger, and some orange peels. The recipe also said you could do cinnamon sticks, or something, what else was it, like clove, or I guess to make more of a cordial. But I just used what I had because I wanted to make this, and then I'm going to finish it with local honey. So what the instructions said to do next, after simmering on the stove for an hour, the 4 cups of water with the 2 cups of dried elderberry, and I think it said 4 cups of fresh elderberry if you're using fresh. And so then I'm going to strain it off, and it's probably going to splatter, and that's okay. I'll just clean it up. So we're going to try to get all the goodness out of here. Now, if I had cheesecloth, I'd use cheesecloth. And if my towels, when I washed them, weren't so dingy looking still, I'd probably use a towel as a cheesecloth, but we're just going to go with what we've got. Making it happen while the toddler naps and while this one is happy on me. We're just making medicine as we can. Just going to push all the excess liquid out of here. So I'm going to strain off all the solids, get just the liquid, and then I'm going to add in 1 cup of honey and mix really well. And then it says it should keep in your fridge in a sealed container for 2 months, but we'll see if it lasts so long, because honestly this is so good that I would just put it in carbonated water. And so what I think I'm going to do next is make, with the rest of the dried elderberries I have, is an elderberry shrub, which, if you like cocktails, which I don't, I don't drink, but if you like cocktails, you might have heard of shrub before, or if you're a non-alcoholic drinker, then you probably put shrub in carbonated water like I do. But essentially shrub is fruit or like herbs that have been fermented with apple cider vinegar, sugar. There's usually some kind of other acidic element like lemon. Anyway, that gets fermented, and it's just so sweet and vinegary. Like if you like kombucha, you would like shrub. Add it in carbonated water. All right, I'm gonna do the rest, and then I'm gonna add the honey in. All right, putting the last bit in. We are going to go ahead, and I'm looking at this, and it says about like a little over a cup, maybe like a cup and almost a cup and a quarter. So I'm going to go to just under 2 1/4 cup with the honey. I chose local raw honey, so it had all the health benefits I could possibly get from this. I'm gonna go to 2 1/4-ish. 2 1/4-ish. There we go. Okay. Did you see that? My head was blocking it, probably. All right, I'm gonna give this a really good stir. Come here, baby. Come here, baby. So, I think the last time I made elderberry syrup was like 3 years ago. And I'm pretty sure that instructions I used said to use like this. I think it was having you make like almost like a simple syrup now that I think of it. And so I think the honey was being heated, which you might know that honey, once it's heated to a certain temperature, loses its values. Like most things that are raw, it will lose some value. Some medicinal purposes, but it actually mixed in a lot better than I thought it would. So before it possibly separates, I'm gonna go ahead and put it in jars. I'm gonna do 2 jars because I believe if I put it in 1 jar and it gets opened a lot, it'll probably go bad faster. So I think if I put it in 2 jars, it won't go bad as fast. If we even get to 2 months. We probably won't. Okay, y'all, that's it. Elderberry syrup. I was gifted the dried elderberries, local honey. I don't remember. That was 2 pounds for, I don't know, $18. I could be off $20. Filtered water. That's it. That is all that's in here. I mean, how much would that cost at the health food store? So this is this medicine, high in vitamin C, antiviral. But yes. Good medicine. It tastes delicious. My toddler will like it. My kids will like it. It'll be really tasty in a fizzy water. So I will share the shrub recipe, the elderberry shrub recipe soon, but I'll have the recipe in the comments.